transgender infants. Guys, I have a serious question for you. Welcome to Comic Crow. I appreciate it. But how do you have a gay baby? So this is Harvard Medical School offers course about healthcare for LGBTQIA plus infants with curriculums offering lessons in areas including OBGYN, pediatrics, and plastic surgery. Now, we're not talking about adults. We're not even talking about teenagers. We're not even talking about tweens or kids even in elementary school. They're referring to infants. Like, what do you mean a gay baby? All right, this is not me being homophobic. I'm legitimately asking. Babies should not be we shouldn't be defining their sexuality. Being gay and being trans are two completely different things, by the way, right? They very much are. Okay, but if you're gay or if you're lesbian or if you're bisexual, it is a sexuality. Okay, it's got nothing to do with an infant. Now, if it's specifically care for trans people, why are we providing this type of care to an infant? Like, no, I'm done with this. I'm done with the lie that babies know what their actual true gender is. Gender dysphoria is a real thing. And also, young kids live in a fucking fantasy world, and that's why they need people to kind of like set them straight on what reality actually is. If I knew a kid who didn't want to have his hair cut, okay? This is way back, right? But he had like super long hair, like hair longer than I have today, right? This kid, straight, right? Eventually cut his fucking hair. But could you imagine if his mom, when he's 4 years old, refusing to let people cut his hair, took that as a sign that he actually is a she? Like, that'd be horrific if then the mother went through all of this stuff and was trying to get plastic surgery for this kid when he was like 4 years old. But let's read through the article itself, okay? Because those are just like some of the bullet points there. But yeah, the course focuses on. Let me shut this. The course focuses on serving sexual minority people across the lifespan. It's run in conjunction with several Boston area hospitals. The hospitals affiliated include Mass General and Boston Children's Hospital. In 2022, the Children's Hospital said kids know they're transgender in the womb. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. That is an absurd lie. Okay? That is an absurd lie. That is not based in any reality. But, you know, here's the thing, though. If you can get infants who are very, very young hooked onto this shit, well, then they'll require constant medical care and treatments all throughout their life. I mean, the hospital's going to make a fuck ton of money off of that. And again, you can say, no, they're doing it for trans people. No, they're always doing it for money. That is the number one goal of any business, is to make as much money as possible. And yes, this hospital is a business. The people at the hospital would like to make money. Big Pharma, who creates all of the drugs that we take, they want to make money. They don't want to help you. Medical students at Harvard are being taught how to care for infant patients who identify as LGBTQIA+, according to a publicly available course description. Students at the school, considered one of the foremost medical schools in the world, will be given clinical exposure and education will focus on serving gender and sexual minority people across the lifespan, from infants to older adults in Western medicine. And infants, yeah. How do you have a gay baby? That is not humanly possible. However, I guess because this is like treatment from when you're a baby to when you're older, like there could be plenty of things that you would need as you're older. And, you know, specifically, like if you're a gay male, right, the things you do as an adult, especially sexual activity, will be different. And so maybe you would need a doctor to kind of understand that and know how to talk to you. I can get that argument, but this is way beyond that. This is saying let's talk to infants like they know what their actual true gender is, and then we can start prescribing them care based on that. That's what it sounds like to me. But let's keep reading. According to the description for caring for patients with diverse sexual orientations, gender identities, and sex development, students will work in both hospitals and communities with LGBTQIA plus youth. Among the hospitals involved in the program is Boston's Children's Hospital, home to the first pediatric and adolescent transgender health program in the United States. Okay, all right, there you go. This is about pushing this onto fresh medical students. So when they are out in the field, they adopt these same practices. That is what it is about. Okay, this has literally nothing to do with taking care of kids. This is about pushing an ideology towards those kids, and this is about trying to ensure that the hospital and big pharmaceutical is able to get into your children's brain as early as humanly possible and get them hooked up on drugs. And then you will pay for their care for the rest of their fucking life because they will forever be an infant. I guess I should, it's hard for me to read through this shit because when I see Boston Children's Hospital, this is the same hospital that they were trying to claim that right-wingers got firebombed because, it was exposed what the Boston Children's Hospital was actually doing. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was somebody at the Boston Children's Hospital that was talking about how this type of stuff for trans people is a gold mine for them. So the fact that they're now involved in putting this super care together and teaching young medical students how to do it themselves just says to me that this has nothing to do with taking care of kids. This is using the LGBTQ community as a way of getting kids hooked on drugs early and as soon as possible. I guarantee it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.